Remember that? Remember that song?
The one we were just doing?
No, like a Limp Bizkit song. And I know you be loving this shit right here. L-I-M-P, Biscuit is right here.
No, I don't remember that at all.
We were listening to it in the car, and I was like blasting it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Remember that song?
Rolling, 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 rolling.
What? Rolling, 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 rolling. Come on.
Rolling, 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 rolling.
Nope. You can't just say the rolling, rolling, rolling part and act like you know what's going on.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit.
We listened to it together.
Where do you think the biscuit part comes in?
It's the penis. It's a limp dick.
Is that right?
Yes.
I don't understand how you would compare a biscuit to a penis.
I mean, we compare every single body part to some kind of edible item, right? So why not a biscuit?
I mean, biscuits are like butt cheeks.
Yeah, but what if it's just one biscuit? If it's kind of like a little chubby biscuit.
Yeah. Oh, is that what we're saying? That it's like it's round and like
maybe
wide, but it's short.
Use your imagination, baby boo. Everyone's is different. Everyone has a different looking biscuit.
Yeah. No, I don't. To answer your question, I don't remember that particular song. I feel like that is something I would need to listen to more than once to really have a good beat on, to remember how that goes.
I think I was surprised because it's like a really popular song. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, oh, he'll know immediately.
Yeah.
He'll know rolling.
Yeah.
I think it's called Rollin', like N apostrophe.
Everybody knows Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit.
Is there a Z in that?
There is a Z in
Hell yeah, there is, dude.
There is.
Dude.
There is. Ow, rock and roll.
Yeah, it's always better when you got a Z in there.
Yeah, because they do things a little different.
When were they popular? Was that like a 90s band or?
It was probably like I got into them early 2000s, and I think like their big album came out in like 2000.
Okay, 2000.
So like coming into stardom late 90s, but like peak would have been like early 2000s.
Okay, and did they ever do anything bigger than that one big album, or was that pretty much it?
I'm sure they did other stuff.
Like, was there a long legacy of successful Limp Bizkit albums?
I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have enough information.
It sounds like the answer's no, because
I liked that album, and then, but that doesn't mean there wasn't other stuff, but I listened to that album a lot.
Yeah. It sounds like maybe it wasn't as mainstream though as that one.
I don't know.
No, you don't think?
I don't know.
I always mixed them up with 9 Inch Nails. I always thought they were like the same kind of band.
Wow.
I don't like bands that have like weird names.
Yeah.
Like
Steely Dan is like just.
Well, that's funny.
Yeah.
And it's like cutesy. It's like.
Is Limp Bizkit not funny?
It's a bit more vulgar.
Oh, I see. A man of the Lord
is about a penis. I mean, it is a penis reference, but it's. Right. But it's so wrapped up in,
nuance,
and hyperbole, and
gross.
It's like you have to know what it is to know what it is. It's not.
Don't say caught up in hyperbole.
You say limp, and it's like what limp means. Although I did just ask you.
So you're mad that it's too obvious. It's childish and pedantic.
I just don't like bands that are like fucking smashing blah,
Pumpkins.
Maybe that could be it. I don't know.
Smashing Pumpkins is a band.
Maybe that was the band I was referring to. I will let the audience decide. This is an artistic endeavor. And I like to leave a little bit up to interpretation.
Okay.
Like,
I guess I'm too stupid.
Like the many movies that I choose to avoid.
Yeah.
I
see. This is you being elevated, of course.
I like I like it a little, I like to be just a little vague, just a little abstract.
Blech. Blech.
So that's what I'm about.
I'm glad we got into that.
Speaking of great abstract movies, we saw.
Yes, I was going to mention it.
We saw a great movie last night that you had never seen before.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Which one were you talking about?
I was thinking of the Onyx movie.
We could do that one. You want to do that one?
Yeah. I mean, I'm down to do anything you want to do. I'm here for the ride.
How can I make your day a bit beefier?
I don't know.
Yeah, I love that dude. He's great.
He was a delight to watch.
Yeah. He was so funny.
If anyone is listening to this podcast and wondering if this movie that we're discussing called Onyx the Fortuitous, and what is Onyx the Fortuitous?
And the Talisman of Souls, I believe.
You're like, what? Should I watch that? You should watch it because it's fun.
It was really good.
It was really enjoyable to watch.
Watching the trailer, I kind of knew I would like it, but it has that vibe of like, you know how there are some movies that just a real particular person is like the sole audience for that movie. Like the same people who probably like that movie probably also liked, what was that? Neil Patrick Harris.
The musical one?
Horrible. Is that what it was?
Yeah. It was Dr. Horrible and the something.
Yeah. And the fucking overacting fucking redheaded
Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yeah. It's like anything that Sam Raimi, people who like Sam Raimi, and just really cheesy, kitschy horror stuff, like that's their lane. Onyx is for those people, and I'm not those people. I don't consider myself that person.
No, you're not those people.
I would not say I look down on those people, but I will say that I have had friends in the past who were those people. And I look at them with much disdain.
But there were other elements to them that also made them disdainful.
There were other factors there.
It's just this is another thing about them that you're now associating with these other characteristics.
You ever hate something not because of the thing, but because of the fans that you meet who love that thing? And it's like the fans themselves are obnoxious as fuck.
Yes. And you can't like the thing now because it's like, honestly, I feel like, not that I've ever been super duper into Taylor Swift, but like there's some songs that I'm like, oh, and I don't think I ever even think about venturing into Taylor Swift territory to really listen to her because of everything attached to her and how it feels like really obnoxious.
Oh, yeah. Now it's a whole goddamn political thing.
It's political now. Oh, right. That's right. Oh, no, we're not doing it. We're not going to do it. Not again.
Yeah. Especially after that political podcast from last week.
We get into it. We talk about the issues that people want to hear about.
But we'll touch on that later. Yeah. Back to Onyx. It was to bring it back. I thought it was really funny. Like most of those kinds of when I'm referencing like the Dr. Horrible, like I don't think those movies are funny. I think they are really lame. And I know that there's like a part of it. It's like, well, that's the point. It's supposed to be like, but execution matters, And to some people it doesn't. And those people like Dr. Horrible.
Never mind. We were coming for Dr. Horrible the whole time.
But Onyx the Fortuitous is hilarious.
It was really funny.
So well written.
I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of funny elements.
Yeah.
Like I was legitimately laughing.
Yeah. And it had fucking Jeffrey Combs.
Jeffrey Combs
was the primary antagonist who, if you're a Trekkie guy, he's
or
played
girl or person.
If you're a Trekkie person, he's been in he's played just so many
if you're
memorable
a Trekkie person,
support characters or bad guys in that show. And Yeah, come on.
If you tell me you're Trek and you don't know who he is, then I don't fucking believe you. Okay?
And I don't want to know you.
I don't want to know you. You don't know Jeffrey Combs? Well, you can comb your way out of my life, brother.
Oh, is he Darth Vader? I don't know.
I don't know.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
Also, R.I.P. to what's that guy?
Who? Oh, is he dead?
Yeah, the voice of DV.
What? We're gonna get first. John. No.
This is so disrespectful
This
to
is
his
so
legacy.
disrespectful, but we respect him so much.
It's a 3-word.
Oh.
It's a
We
3-word.
can't look it up. I'm gonna think of it first.
Haley Joel Osment. That's not it.
Wait, I'm gonna get it. Hold on. I'm really determined.
Large Bark Jr.
The Sandlot.
Angels in the Outfield.
The Lion King. James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones. Wait a minute. Wasn't he voiced
Yes.
Mufasa in Lion King? That's how you got it.
Yes.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
These millennial brains are still kicking. We're still working on them.
We saw Mufasa murdered as children. That had a lasting effect on us.
Yeah, it did.
That was a really fucked up scene.
I mean, good thing I didn't see that after my dad died, or it would have been like my dad died twice. Thank God that came first, because then I was like, oh, well, it's just like Mufasa.
Right. You understood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing him falling into the wildebeest.
Oh, so sad.
Or is it gazelle? What was the
I think they were gazelles.
The
yeah,
stampede
they were gazelles.
of gazelles. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
That's my worst nightmare, is seeing my dad over a cliff.
Oh my God.
And my Uncle Doug, it has his hands on his hands, and then he lets go, and then and then my dad falls into a stampede of wildebeests. Gazelles.
But in this, maybe it is wildebeest in this specific scenario.
I wasn't. Pumbaa was a wildebeest.
Yeah.
Right.
He was a wild ass beast.
Yeah, and he ate those. Didn't those bugs look tasty?
Yeah.
They look so good.
Yeah, you eat them bugs.
They look like plums.
Yeah, like ooh. I see your little kid brain was like, give me some of that.
Well, I think gummy worms were big.
I was gonna say
too. Gummy bugs.
There was the gummy bugs thing was like a whole era. It was a whole movement because I just remember so much candy that were also bugs, or you could like make the bugs. Do you remember that one? It was like
the creepy crawlers.
The creepy crawlers. Yeah.
So much like so many toys that used to exist where it's just like put some powder in some water and it makes fucking
something else.
It makes rubber shit.
And you're like, hell yeah. I get to do experiments? This shit's amazing.
Oh my God. I watched a TikTok today of, it was demonstrating this like old school, like 50s era toy. And it was a tractor. Okay. It was a tractor. And there was this platform. There was like this little insertion that you took out of it, right? And and it was like a metal plate. It's like a rectangular metal plate. And on the rectangular metal plate, you had these two like heavy duty like wicks, like candle wicks, And then in the demonstration, what they did was they lit the wicks, okay? And then this huge flame comes out of the wicks once you light them, right? Like, so there's clearly like gasoline in the fucking wicks, right?
Oh my God.
And then this is a metal tractor toy, right? And then you take the insert, you insert it back into the tractor.
No, it's on fire.
Well, there's fire in it. Oh, no. The fire goes into the tractor, and then it like activates like some sort of like internal combustion. So there's like a little engine, and there's like a little piston going like a fucking like a homemade ice cream, one of those ice cream engines,
Yeah.
It's like making that sound, and then smoke shoots out of the pipe in the tractor, right? And you're like, holy shit, that's pretty cool. Very dangerous, but pretty cool.
So dangerous.
And then you see there's a in the insert that you stuck into the tractor, there's like a little metal pipe sticking out of it. And then you light that. And then fire just horizontally, just like this huge flame of fire just horizontally shoots out of the ass of the tractor.
And it moves forward.
Yeah. And it's it's just a horizontal burst of flame coming out like,
oh, no.
and the tractor is not large. Like I feel like that's, unless you're playing with that like on a road or on concrete, like that is a fire hazard. It's literally just like a little miniature flamethrower.
Yeah. That is, whose idea was that? That's
I don't know.
So irresponsible and dangerous. How many house fires?
Really cool toys though. I mean, talk about how badass is that kid?
On it, that's why they give us such shit, these other generations.
I know, because we fucked it up.
Because they're like, it was dangerous. We didn't have seatbelts.
Nope.
Do you see how big these? There was 10 people back here. We scrammed them. No seatbelt.
Yep.
These doors barely lock.
I didn't have seatbelts on when I was a kid.
Well, I have to remind you to have seatbelts on today as an
I
adult.
And that's why.
So you're like, you can't belt me up, baby. I'm too dangerous.
I was like part of the last generation that grew up like in the country where like you're in a truck and you just sit in the bed of the truck.
You don't think they still do
while
that?
you're driving? I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, I assume that they don't. I mean, I think it's way more illegal now than it used to be. So I don't know, but I mean, I haven't seen it since.
Oh, okay.
But I'm also not living out in the country,
so that's probably has something to do with
if any of you guys live out in the country, let us know. Write in.
Write in.
Mail at adamakerycomedy.com. I think that's right.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't remember.
Adam Akery Comedy. Yeah.
Well, I know, but the male part.
Oh, the male part.
Yeah. I know it's not female. I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you where.
No, MAIL. But yeah, Onyx 4-2 is very good movie. And yeah, it was good. And then we saw another movie last night that you had never seen, which I was surprised by.
Right, you had no idea that I was taken aback.
And I was nostalgic because it is a movie that I've seen, but I always felt like it was the one I'd seen the least of this trilogy, and that is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 from the 90s. Secret of the Ooze.
There it is. Tell them what it is.
There ain't no secret about this ooze, I'll tell you that.
When I heard ooze, I thought of the Power Rangers movie because I remember the...
Oh, yeah, Ivan Ooze. That goes back to the 90s thing. They fucking loved slime.
They loved slime.
Love selling slime.
They loved selling slime. Slime was a part of the TV shows with Nickelodeon. You did a competition. You had to get through slime. There was a lot of sliming happening. A lot of that.
I'm gonna go on record and say really does not get better than our childhoods.
Yeah,
like
we had the best.
Like everything else about how shitty my life was aside.
Yeah.
You know, like the family dynamic but like
Same.
as far as like the consumeristic nature.
Yes, agreed.
Of all the cool shit that I could get, my mom to buy for me.
Yes.
That's dope.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks, Ronald Reagan.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Did you know that Ronald Reagan was the one responsible for repealing the legislation that prevented businesses from advertising directly to children? And that's why in the 80s it was so huge. Like that was like the rise of like cartoons that were made around toy lines with the specific purpose of selling toys to children.
I did not know that.
Because it was illegal to do that before the 80s.
Why is that?
Probably because their brains are fucking mush
and they can't buy anything.
It will completely hijack their senses and completely brainwash them to want literally nothing but those shows or those toys or those fucking lunch boxes with the Power Rangers on them, And I'm here to tell you, it was a pleasure.
Good thing it's gotten so much better today.
Yeah, I don't feel like that is as big these days, though. I don't know.
I think it's so... I think that
think?
it's so much more immersive now
Yeah.
because you have like quote unquote like content creators who are really young.
Yeah.
So you have these
Like the Rizzler.
Yes, like not even just that, but there's that little kid who does the toy box openings that Julian, I think his name is.
I don't think I've seen that.
He's like, I've seen him just in like advertised in like a store or something. Like, oh, black box open. I can't remember what his name is. It's not Julian. It's something else, I think. But in any case, I think it's gotten worse because instead of us just watching it from this kind of one-dimensional point of view and wanting it, we get it and then we're using it and we're showing people how we're using it. So it's like even more like ingrained than it was before because of how we consume things, like using our phones and tablets and all that stuff.
Okay.
So I think it's even worse.
Yeah, that's probably true. I know Roblox is big.
Yeah, people love Roblox.
Do you think Roblox is still big, or is
I
that
have no
even
idea.
that is like probably like 3 years old?
Probably.
Now? Fortnite's been around for 10 years now.
I know the Among Us. People love that.
Oh, do they still play that?
I think so. But I mean, if we're thinking about products specifically, I mean, everything is a brand deal.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
That's becoming, I mean, it's sometimes like they legally have to say when they're selling something, but you'll often see people like comment on it and, oh, you know, like they're not paying me.
That's what we got to do. We got to get this podcast in front of the fucking kids.
I know.
So we can sell them merch.
Listen, we're against this plan. We are very pro. We are pro brainwashing.
I'm not saying
children.
it's bad. I'm saying I need to make money off of this.
Yeah, that's right. You're saying
somehow.
that you haven't been able to capitalize off of it.
Yeah, and that's why I'm upset. 100%. So, if you guys, have kids, put them over
Put
here.
them to work. What?
Well, no, put them in front of the, however you're listening to this podcast. If it's in the car.
Oh, I see. Have them listen to this.
Crank it up.
Yeah, I'm sure the kids would love this.
They'll totally love that jazz fusion intro I have.
Yeah, they'll be like, I'm on board. They'll start bouncing around like that kid did in the in the store.
Yeah,
in the Goodwill.
Yeah.
Just real pump.
Oh, is this the Rippingtons? It is. Damn, you got a good ear, boy.
Called it.
So, how did you feel about the Ninja Turtles movie?
I enjoyed it. I definitely liked the first one more, though.
Actually, I'm going to stop you right here. I'm going to ask you this question again in a few minutes.
Okay.
I have to, it is an emergency that I have to poop right now.
Oh, are you keeping this on here?
We'll cut it out.
Okay.
We'll eat poop. We'll eat poop it out.
Okay.
And then we'll just...
You poop it in.
Woo! That was a hot poop.
Oh. What?
That was real hot.
I'm glad you came on the other side of it, baby.
It's probably the jalapenos from that sushi we had about an hour ago.
So good.
Yeah, it was really good.
I could eat all of that sushi again.
Yeah. I've never had ribeye steak on top of sushi before.
Me neither.
Do you think that's for us Americans?
Yes.
You don't think they have ribeye sushi in Japan?
I just don't see it. I feel like they aren't as big into beef.
I'm legitimately thinking about that now. Do the Japanese like to eat beef?
I mean, there's bulgogi.
That's Korean.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
It was on the menu at the Japanese restaurant.
Getting Korean and fucking Japanese.
I'm so stupid.
Watch out.
I'm so embarrassed.
Next thing you're going to tell me that Costa Rica is a state in Mexico.
Oh.
No, it is. There's a state in Mexico called Costa Rica.
Wow.
Sorry, I set that up. Yeah, it was a hot, watery poop.
Great.
And it's out of me, and I feel good. Those are the best poops. It's like you feel like you got a little demon out of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, you actually haven't done it in a long time, but frequently you'd be like, oh, that demon. I had to get that demon out of me. After a poop, you've announced that. You used to announce that like on a semi-regular basis.
Yeah. I mean, people got to know.
Yeah.
I'm
the only people, though.
A good poop is like really the only time I find myself in my adult life still naturally wanting to like play pretend, you know, like it's fun to like imagine scenarios where I'm like literally exercising a demon from my body.
Right.
Like I'm thinking about. Like
Yeah.
I'm like that's the scenario that
got it. Yeah, fun.
that I'm creating, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on board. Because it's like you got to be there anyways. Might as well make it a little fun.
Yeah. Or maybe I'm like a little oil rig and I'm trying to tap all the oil out, you know. If it's like real liquidy, you know.
I'm a little oil rig.
But there's still
on the toilet here.
I'm a little oil rig. Talking about pooping. I sound like Mark Norman. Pooping.
Yeah. Pooping.
If Mark Norman did poop jokes.
Yeah, yeah. Which he should. Everyone should be doing poop jokes. And I believe that.
Talking about pooping here.
Hey, I'm pooping here.
Hey. So anyway,
yeah. All right. Where were we?
the Ninja Turtles 2 movie.
Oh my God. Okay.
How'd you feel about that movie? What'd you think about it?
I thought it was just fine. I liked the first one better, and I was entertained by it, but it was definitely more like what's the word?
Superficial.
Yes, it was more superficial. It wasn't going to be bland, but like more because it clearly was catering more to children.
Absolutely.
Than the first one was. It felt.
Yeah, the first one's more for like preteen boys.
Yeah.
Or maybe even teen boys.
I don't know. Maybe
teen boys.
Maybe their peers.
Viral boys.
Oh.
Viral.
Oh God. You can't say that. That sounds not okay to say.
Yeah. Young boys.
Yeah, that's not better.
Learning who they are, discovering themselves.
Figuring it out day by day.
And stealing a lot of color television sets.
Oh my God. Yeah, that beginning scene made no. First off, the character who was in Red Sonja, the delivery driver, walked in on a robbery.
Yeah,
and when you're gonna get arrested to these strangers in masks, and they're like, "What? Are you the police?"
Wearing pantyhose.
And he's like, "No, I'm the delivery guy." And then he like starts beating them up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, first off, where?
I guess I should mention I know martial arts.
Oh, was that not obvious? And then
should it have been?
No, that was his character.
I know. I'm just posing that question to him. Should it have been obvious? Why are you saying that?
It's so wild. Oh, I see. I understand now. We're on the same page.
He was Asian,
and now we're in the back. We're in the back in the place.
I just thought it was funny, like the scene that the beginning of it really threw me off because, like, he's delivering this pizza, right, and then he looks over and all he sees are just two vans with the back open and a bunch of boxes in them. Mm-hmm. So I don't understand how he made the connection of like, oh, vans that are open with things in them this time of night,
robbery,
because there were no people.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, I think he heard like someone laughing. That was it. And so that's all you needed to be like, oh, there's a robbery happening right now.
Also, why are you investigating? Why are you it's
New York. Mind your fucking business.
Mind your business, bitch. They're getting their bag. Let them get their bag.
Let them get their bag, dude.
Oh my God.
They're masked. They just got their ass whooped in the last movie. Give them a break, man.
Give them a break.
Yeah, they need this.
Why they were just stealing? Dub. Why were they? Give them a dubs. Come on. They were stealing. These were the
TVs.
The foots were stealing it?
Yeah, the feet.
The feetsies?
The feetsies.
Footsie wootsies?
The
Josie wozies?
Yeah, the footsies.
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home.
Yeah.
This little piggy
not a lot of pigs in that organization, which I thought was fun. I thought it was weird.
Very strange for the foot.
Yeah, and then of course the Ninja Turtles come in, they're doing their thing. And you raised a really interesting point.
Thank you, I did.
Yeah. Do you want to say it or do you want me to?
Yes, I will. I noticed that it doesn't make any sense that they wear masks because they're mutant turtles. They're life-size mutant turtles. Yeah. And it doesn't pose any other value. Yeah. It's like if you put something as a ninja, you put it on your head to like for sweat potentially.
Yeah.
But they don't have like a part of the head to cover.
Right.
So they're just wearing them presumably for disguise purposes. Who are they disguising themselves for?
They're like, well, we don't want to get noticed.
God forbid.
Humanoid turtles. Humanoid.
Like, if someone saw them, they'd be like, oh, you know what? I thought I knew you from somewhere, but that guy had some orange thing over his eyes, and you look different.
Robert? Is that you?
Robert? Mike.
Yeah, so that didn't make a whole lot of
Yeah.
We were like, why are they doing that? It doesn't make much sense at all.
It doesn't make sense. Because there is a secretiveness to it.
Also, like, here's another thing, and this is a little bit sadder. They've got like one friend.
I know.
They've got one friend.
They don't have any really socialization.
They wear the masks around her.
They don't, now that we're saying it out loud, I don't think I've seen them taking those masks off one time.
They don't actually know anybody mask off.
It's mask on all day, baby.
Yeah.
It's always mask on.
Now, if it were just like on their head,
right,
that would make sense because
they're
ninjas
ninjas.
wear,
exactly.
But they're wearing them like masks.
Exactly. Why?
So
why?
Yeah. Also,
to tell them apart because they're different colors.
Or yeah, I mean that's of course that's
really, why we that's the whole need reason. Them.
Yeah. But like they can wear belts. They can wear.
I think belts.
Their hockey pads. Can be colored.
Yeah, their hockey pads could be colored.
You know.
They can have a little design on them, like a little
There's
turtle
some other
shell.
stuff. I'm pretty sure they have belt buckles with their letters and the letter.
I don't know.
The first letter of their name. That are colored.
I really could not. I can't put my finger on it.
Also,
don't know
like
why.
they should just paint their shells. That'd be cool.
That's tight.
That'd be tight. I mean, you got the shells.
And honestly, like if there is like some radioactive ooze, like who's to say what it does to your body? I'd be on board for different color shells.
Yeah.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, do it up.
I did enjoy the point when they were like, "We're turtles," and then they just went in the water, and then you just saw bloop, like the turtle shell popped up.
Yeah,
I really liked that
because they're little turtles. Yeah, that ending was kind of cheap too.
It was not.
It really takes the wind out of this. It almost feels like they ran out
all
of money
of the fights.
End.
Yes, all of the fights were really lackluster.
Yeah,
and I was just like,
yeah, it really feels like all of like the special effects and the with the fights and the you know the mutants, the wolf and the snap. Like I feel
snapping turtles.
Those like got in the way of the action.
Yeah,
because like it's hard to fight. Like it's just a wolf. Like ugh.
And nothing.
Like, that's not cool.
They were putting that carbon dioxide, and then we never see them. We didn't see the transformation.
Right. We just see them like pass out.
Yeah. And then we're just done with them. And then they just start dancing. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Didn't that scene take forever?
That scene. And I'm like, listen, Vanilla Ice at this point would have been like, this is going on for far too long. I can't just keep saying the same thing over and over again. And then they get up at Vanilla's show, at his show, these turtles get up and get on stage and get in front of Vanilla and just dance in front of him.
And he's cool with it.
Which is so rude. Yeah, he's not only is he cool with it, he walks away.
Yeah.
He gets off stage. He's like, they've got it. They got
really
this one.
Upstaged me here. So I think I'm going to call my agent.
Yeah.
That was the end of his career too, I think.
That was so 90s.
Those turtles came in and they're like, we can do this. And he's like, fuck, they can do this.
They can do this. They can do it better than me.
Have you ever seen like the Turtles like live show?
No.
Where it's almost like a wrestling match.
No.
Where they're singing. It's like a musical fight thing, and they're wearing like jean jackets and shit.
What?
Yeah. Yeah,
no.
It's shot like it's a WWE kind of like you've got like narrators and like news prompters who are like getting fucked up by Shredder, but it's like a live show.
No, you're not talking about. No, I'm thinking about the claymation thing.
No, it's not claymation.
Do you remember that though?
I don't know what that is.
It was like
Oh,
claymation.
Celebrity. Yeah,
Death
yeah.
Match.
Yes, I do know what you're talking
That's what I
about.
was thinking.
I never saw that really. Yeah.
Never was fucking cool.
Yeah, that sucks.
Things don't suck just because you say they do.
Also, I just thought that made me think of the Lipton commercial. The Brisk. Brisk, baby!
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I forgot
with
about
Bruce
those
Lee.
commercials. Yes.
Do you think Bruce Lee's daughter had to sign off on that? She's like, oh, this is great. She's like, guys, you really
I don't think
captured
she signed off on
the
it.
likeness.
There's just no way she signed off.
She's very protective over his
I know.
image.
His
brand image.
Yeah.
So she's making those fucking dollar bills.
Get a little money, and also she deserves it. Good for her.
But back to the turtles. Another thing that I thought was odd was, we were one of the turtles was doing an Asian voice, like jokingly, and I was like, you can't do that. Like, I know your dad is a Japanese rap, but like, you're fucking Italian, right? Like,
problematic.
Oh, God, give me the pizza. Like, that's how the turtles talk, And then you're over here doing an Asian voice. Yeah,
Mikey.
and then that got me thinking, like, hey, is that rat? Is he Asian though, for real? How does that work? If you're a rat and you came from Japan and then you immigrate to the United States, are you technically Asian?
Yeah, I think that makes you Asian.
I guess that's the same question as like, do dogs from Mexico bark in Spanish? That's kind of that same line of thinking.
In different languages, like, and I don't know if this is my only source of information is from a Family Guy reference, but I feel like there are.
I'll take it.
There are in different countries. I feel like cows aren't like moo. Do you remember the Family Guy reference?
Moo.
The cow goes, and he's like, it most certainly does not. I don't remember what the episode was, but in any case, I do think that if we look at different languages and like interpret what they sound like, I do think there are different sounds. I really think that.
I only want to go to Japan now.
Okay. Yeah.
Just so that we can hear animals that we know and love and hear what they sound like in Japan.
Yeah.
I need to know
Let's
what
go
that
to
sounds
these.
like
Let's
now.
go to see these Japanese cows.
Yeah, if anyone's ever met a Japanese cow, write in.
Please tell us what it sounded like.
Let us know. Mail it out of angrycomedy.com.
Did we confirm that's correct?
No, we have not confirmed that yet. But we will.
We will.
Just send it.
Just send it. We'll see what happens.
We'll figure it out. It'll get to the right place. That's for sure. So that was a great movie, and I saw like Norm Macdonald there. Hey, yes, that was a great movie, and
pull from where you can,
Yeah, great movie, and they got the turtles there, and
ninja,
and they wear masks. And I'm like, what do they fucking wear a mask for? You're the only turtles that talk, It's
fucking crazy.
Dad's a rat from Japan. How does that work?
Do they don't look at him as their dad though?
Hell yeah, they do.
They do?
Well, it's Master Splinter.
Right. But they're not like he's a father figure, but they're not like, this is our dad.
Yeah, it's like an adoptive thing. I think.
Right. Because this all just happened to all of them.
Do you remember in the first movie when he was like it was like a puppet, like he was a doll?
No, I couldn't remember.
And he was doing kung fu as a rat. And he's like, yeah. Remember that?
No, I don't remember, but I just really love it.
And he looks like Ralph, like the motorcycle mouse. Remember that one?
Yeah.
He's just driving a motorcycle to fucking rock and roll music.
Yeah.
That's classic. Where's that been? You don't see that on streaming platforms.
And I don't think you ever will.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
Maybe it's on YouTube somewhere.
It's probably on YouTube. I feel like everything's somewhere.
Isn't that weird? Have we ever talked about Ralph the motorcycle mouse?
No.
But we both know what it is.
Yeah. Isn't that the one from Conan?
No. Oh my God. No.
What's Ralph a Motorcycle Mouse?
It's a cartoon that I watched as a child. I think it was on maybe Fox Kids, or maybe it was just like a special. Like it wasn't like a show. It was just like a TV movie or something. But it was like maybe it was like a half-hour special. I don't know. But it was a old
Ralph the Motorcycle
show.
Can you Google it? Hold on. Actually, I have my phone.
And it was live action.
Let me look.
It was real people, but then there would be this puppet. It wasn't puppet. It was like stop motion.
Oh, I love stop motion.
It was a stop motion mouse that was
Ralph?
on a motorcycle. And at the end, something happened to his motorcycle,
Aw.
but someone gave him a toy ambulance, and then he started driving the ambulance. This is like old school.
No, I
shit
have
for
no
me.
idea.
Okay, so you don't know what this
is.
Oh, okay. We'll have to watch
Wait.
it.
Was it a Beverly Cleary novel?
I don't know. Don't ask me that.
I've never seen this.
Okay, well, we're going to watch this later.
But it was a Beverly Cleary novel.
I just assumed you knew what that was.
No, I was kind of trying to figure it out along the way. And I would have lied. Because I lie sometimes.
What else are you lying about?
I've been lying about a lot of stuff, but you'll never know.
I'm too good at it. Because I'm good at it.
Because I'm so good at it.
Now I have to look it up, too. Did you find it, though? Like, was I right about what it's called?
Yeah, that's what it's called. I was just looking at the different Beverly Cleary novels now.
Ralph and the Motorcycle. Okay, yeah, so it was a book series. Yeah, and he had a little
S. Mouse.
He had a little half a ping
cute.
pong as his helmet.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's so cute. There's a lot of Ralph books from her. They all got one of those like seals on it that you know it's good shit. It's like that award that you always see on good books. What is that award called?
Oh, it was a 1986 TV special. That's what it was. Yeah, because
it looks like when I was looking at pictures, it looks older.
Yeah, it was old, and they must have re-aired it because I was obviously born well after that came out.
Yeah.
So I think it was one of those things where like, because when you got up as a kid, if you got up real early,
right,
that's when they put the old shit on. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Wow.
Like you'd
I've
watch.
Never seen this.
That's when they would play cartoons from like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Or 6 years prior.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching the Munsters.
Monsters.
You don't know the Munsters?
No, I do know who the Munsters are.
Okay, I'm like, you know the Munsters.
I just didn't fuck with them.
Okay, wow. Who you think you're better than over here?
That Frankenstein thought he was really something special, didn't he? He thought he was funny.
I don't think he did. I don't think he thought he was special at all. He had a very low self-esteem.
He's always telling dad jokes like he thinks he's funny.
Wow, but I don't know if they think they're special, do they?
So he's got a hot wife. Like, what would he?
He's got a
what does he have to feel bad about?
Wife.
He bags some tail. What's
he's just it's not about that. It's not about this sweet piece of ass you have next to you. It's about what's in your heart.
That's true. Actually, I can actually really resonate with that.
Yeah.
Having been with just a fucking knockout, and not always feeling great about myself. Despite that.
Very vulnerable.
Yeah, that's what we come here for.
Baby.
Asian rats.
Feels. Yep.
And self-esteem issues.
Domestic spats.
Oh, okay. All right. There you go.
But we weren't having a spat. I just wanted to think of something that rhymed.
Right. And it did. And
sometimes
I appreciate that.
We'll spat.
We'll be spatting sometimes.
We spat. What the best spat?
I'm going to have to cut that out.
All right. Fair enough.
So what's up, babe? How's your life? What have you been doing?
Where do I even begin? It's fine.
40 minutes into this. How
I know.
are you?
I'm like, I don't really know how to answer that question, honestly. I don't know what to tell you. Glad it's the weekend. Hopefully.
Are you glad it's the weekend? Write in it. Mail it.
Mail it AdamAcreComedy.com.
How do you feel about? All right. Well, how about this?
Okay.
I'm doing improv now. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
You're an improv queen, and I'm now following in your footsteps.
That, but I do pretty well.
Isn't that cute?
Yes. Well, it's different because you're doing it to get better at your stand-up comedy. You're not doing it because you're like, ooh, love me some improv.
Oh, right.
Not that you don't enjoy it. I'm not saying that, but there's a different motive where I don't really have an end game.
Yeah. It's difficult. It's not easy to do.
Oh, wow, interesting.
I showed up to the first level 2 course class, and man, like I felt like I was just cruising through level 1. I was like, this shit's easy. I can do this. And then level 2 happened, and they were like, okay, just make up a story. And I was like, what?
Yeah, you didn't know what to do with yourself.
Make up a story as a character. I'm like, what? And it was really hard. And I was really embarrassed because there were a ton of like really good people in there.
Yeah.
In that class. I was like, I felt like they were like, oh, we get this. Like, we're killing it. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, you got a little too cocky, I think.
It humbled me.
Yeah.
For sure.
You needed that. You need to be checked a little bit.
I really did need to be checked a little bit. And I think it made me respect improv a little more. Not that I didn't respect it on like but from like an observer perspective. I did.
Right.
I certainly did, but from someone just like actually trying to do it, it's like,
yeah,
you really see like, oh, this is.
Because I do think that you were like, I'm funny. I could do this shit.
Yeah.
And I think you got a little too confident about that to not know maybe what other things it entails.
Yeah. That's the real hard part for me is like, I'm trying too hard to be funny. And I don't know how to not be funny. And that's a very conceited thing to say. But
that's not what you mean by it.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying I'm being funny, although I did say that. What I'm saying is I don't know how to not try to be funny.
Exactly.
That's the thing that I don't know how to do. That's exactly
right.
Because every part of me is just like, if I want, we'll just fucking process shit with humor, you know? Mm-hmm. It's hard.
I know.
It's hard.
Oh, no, that's so hard for you. What?
Oh, is that you, Miss Swan? Are you doing Miss Swan there?
No, it was like a southern, like,
oh, really?
heiress, maybe. I don't know who that was.
Oh, like a little southern
I'm
belle.
really good at my characters. I'm really good at my characters.
There we go.
I had to bring it back. I had to bring it back to whatever accent I was using.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Thank you so much. Because I've also, speaking of accents and improv, I have more than on one occasion started with an accent. The scene continues. I forgot what my accent was, and I've had to I'm like, hopefully this is it, or if I've changed it. Sometimes you comment on it, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just forget along the way. You like forget who you were. Or keeping an accent, when you start with a scene,
yeah,
you better know that the thing you're endowing yourself, whatever that is, you're going to have to keep it up that whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. That happened to me, actually. I was basically doing Jack Nicholson.
Right.
And then that's how it started. But then by the end of it, it was like a totally different person.
Yeah.
It was like some just rando dude that didn't sound like him at all.
It's amazing how long you can't keep up with the thing that you think you're good at doing.
Yeah.
You know, like you think that you're good at an accent, but maybe you could say a couple of words in like a very short sequential order. But to keep a character with a specific accent can be really hard.
Yeah. To be like, you're essentially just being a different person.
Exactly. And you have to keep so the thing of you think that you're good at saying is really put to the test if you have to do a whole character with that accent.
Absolutely.
It's not as easy as you think it would be.
And not only that, but also learn how to think the way that they do.
Right. You're right. Because you're doing a scene now. Yeah.
Right. It's like, what are they getting into?
Yeah, exactly. Who is this character?
And how are they interacting?
Because you're figuring it out as you're going along. So it's not like there's any prep work.
Yeah.
It's you've established a character, and then as you make decisions, you make decisions in what that character would be doing. You're reacting to how that character would react to the other things you're seeing.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that's happening.
Yeah.
We should actually play some improv games.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds diet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
This is like sound diet?
That sounds fucking diet, dude.
Fuck? You're down and you're tight? Is that what you're trying to say,
That's what the kids
idiot?
are saying these days. Yeah, what do you want to play?
Man.
This is what I've been dreaming for my whole life.
Yeah, we just play some prov games.
Yeah, because I can do some shit.
I'm trying to think of things that aren't like Not a word game that aren't visual.
Okay.
Yeah,
they can't be visual.
And it's hard because just two people games. Like there's like the first one that comes to mind is the alphabet game where you have to start every other sentence with the. Oh, you know what?
I could do that.
Okay, we could do that. But the other thing that I think we should do.
Okay.
It'd be more fun and actually fuck that alphabet idea completely.
Ew.
Is where I give you a. I'm gonna bestow a character onto you, and normally we do this like every person gives like a specific thing.
Okay.
But since it's just the two of us, I'm gonna give you a name.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you an occupation.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you
literally the exact thing I choked on in class a couple weeks ago.
We're gonna do that.
All right.
Yeah, but it's different. Do you want me to start?
Well, just to make sure I am right about it. So I give you a name and an occupation
and like some weird quirk maybe.
So and a weird quirk.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what do you do from there?
And then you just have like a little like short monologue almost. So if you want to start, you can give me a name, an occupation, and like a weird quirk, and I will display the character for you.
Okay.
I'll just kind of give you a little taste of who this person is.
Okay. Your name is Harry.
Just Harry.
Do you want a last name?
You can do whatever you want.
Your name is Harry. You are a shoe salesman.
Okay.
And your weird quirk is that you love to smell the inside of the shoes.
Okay. I got it.
Oh, welcome into my shop. I have many fine shoes you can see here and there. What size are you? Yes, a 10. A 10. Yes. Harry. Harry is the name. Let me get this box out here and I'll just put... Oh!
That was hard. Was that it? I feel like you really hurt yourself there.
I did hurt myself.
Oh no! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh my god!
I inhaled into my throat.
Yeah.
Comedy, people.
It's a pain.
But that's pretty much how it would be, and then I ended with sniffing.
Yeah, and I like that.
It's really short.
Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I think I could probably do that. See, for me, the one I messed up, it was name and occupation, and then that was it. And then I had to do like a minute talking about like what I did that day.
Oh, okay. We can do that too if you want.
No, let's do it because you did that already. Yeah, I don't want to.
I'm like, this is more fun though.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah,
we're doing quick characters. Okay, so your name is Sally Albright.
Okay.
You are a door-to-door salesman of vacuum cleaners.
Okay.
And you have a really bad infection in your eye, but you're really self-conscious about it, and you both can't stop talking about it, but you're trying to like have people not notice it.
Okay.
You got all of that?
I think so.
Sally Albright.
Sally Albright.
Door-to-door vacuum saleswoman.
Yeah.
And I don't talk about it, but can't stop talking about it.
Okay. Hi there, Sally's the name. I was just wondering if I could take a few minutes of your time to sell some... Don't look at it! Don't look at my eye! I'm so sorry. I just... every door I've knocked on, that's the first thing they've looked at is my eye. And I'm trying to sell them vacuums. But anyway, I digress. Are you looking at my eye again, please? Okay.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
Improv. Want to do a couple more?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. Give me one.
Okay. Your name is going to be Cecilia.
Okay.
Papoose.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Cecilia Papoose. And you are a librarian.
Okay.
But your weird quirk is you do not know how to read.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, sweet little girl. Yes. Yes. Well, Miss Cece can help you find whatever you need to find. Come here. What are you looking for? Dragons. Oh, I love dragons. Let's see. It may be over. Oh, yes. No, I see the books. I see them. We'll find it together. We'll find it once we look at what they well, that looks like a dragon, so there you go.
Perfect.
Yep.
You just gave her Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
It's all sex stuff.
Very nice. Very nice.
Hell yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
You got one for me?
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Your name is Travis McKay.
Travis McKay. Okay.
You are you're a social media influencer.
Oh. Okay.
And you don't have a neck.
I don't know how to communicate that. Not
Figure
visually.
it out. Figure it out.
Okay. Travis McKay.
There are ways. There are ways.
Okay. Okay. Well, hi there. The name's Travis. And welcome to this marketing discovery kickoff meeting here at the only marketing company that exclusively serves the boot industry. And that's what I like to say is if you don't like us, give us the boot. And I'm not talking about your product. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you're over there. Oh, I'm so sorry.
There you go. You found it.
Found it.
I do like how you start each scene off the names.
It helps
the names.
me. That's well. I think I want to say my improv instructor said that's maybe like not a crutch that you don't want to get into a habit of relying on.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't just say the name of
Yeah.
But then it's like, well, what the point? What's the point of
though?
having a name if I'm not going to say it?
Because it gives you an idea
I see,
of the
okay.
character. So, like when you say Cecile, I have an idea of who Cecile sounds like.
Yeah.
You don't need to say your name. I mean, you can incorporate it, but being like, oh, sorry, I don't think we met. I'm Travis.
Yeah.
You know, like there's ways you can throw it in that's more organic.
Did I do that or did I?
You said name's Travis McKay.
Well, but it was like a it's a kickoff meeting for the it makes sense.
Is that how you would say it? The name's Adam.
Adam's a name. Well, no, but Travis would.
And so would whatever the fuck Sally.
So it's yes, because she is going door to door. You can't not just tell them your name
as the names.
Well, these are occupations. Okay, next time it'll be employee to employee.
Okay, or should we do? I'll do one more. You do one more.
Sure.
Okay, and then we'll move on.
Okay.
Okay.
Your name is. I see why you want the last name now, so you can get a better idea of the character. Your name is. Theodore Schlossnagel.
Okay.
And you are a professional beach treasure hunter.
Okay.
And your quirk is you do not use one of those radar machines.
Oh.
Okay.
You really put me at a disadvantage, but I.
Kidding.
Okay. Oh, cheater! Oh, not everybody uses those silly machines. Teddy doesn't use the silly machines. Teddy digs in the ground to find the treasure. Teddy will find the treasure. Oh, what is this? Is it money? Oh, no, it is a condom wrapper. Damn you!
Yeah, it was good.
Thanks.
You did a great job. You did a great job with that.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Your name.
You ready?
Is Barbara McLean.
Okay, Barbara McLean.
You are you're a welder, and your weird quirk is that you're missing 4 toes on your left foot.
4 toes on my left foot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Figure it out. Just figure it out. I've given you 2 physical attributes. Here, let me change it.
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Is that good?
I don't need your charity.
Okay, all right. I was trying to mix it up a little bit.
Okay. Now let me tell you something about welding. The first thing you need to know about welding, and something that a lot of people don't know about welding, is that you can use your hands or your feet. I have made a name in this industry, not only as a woman, if that wasn't difficult enough to thrive as a 82-year-old red-headed woman in the welding industry, but I exclusively weld with my feet. Now, yes, it is true I have lost a couple of those piggly wiggly digits. Okay, but I have to let people know, I have to empower the little girls of tomorrow so that they know that anybody can weld with their feet.
Yay! Foot welder!
Foot welder!
Foot welder!
Yeah,
There
and
could only be one.
if this were a live thing, I would have actually been on my back, like using my feet.
It would have been glorious.
Yeah, it would have been.
It would have been very funny.
Any notes? How was that? Was that good? Or?
That was good.
Really?
That was good.
Okay.
I think you're.
I would
think
accept.
It's
I would
very,
happily accept notes in all candor.
that it wasn't good. You'd accept. That?
Yeah, if there no, if there were things.
Oh,
that you're
you
like,
want notes?
If you were to say, I noticed
Do
this.
you want me to give you notes on air?
Yeah, I don't care. Fuck it. Yeah, do it.
I think that
You bitch.
it was amazing. No, I feel like I could.
You ain't getting none tonight.
This dick ain't for you tonight.
It's locked up.
Ew.
I might throw away the key. I don't know.
I don't know yet. I'm scared.
But then I'll need to find it for myself later. So maybe not.
I got to get in there. I need some time.
I need some time for me. There's 2 keys. There's your key, which I'm taking, and then the key that I keep for myself. And I'm not telling you where that one is. Not again.
Oh, no. Is this not consensual?
It is now.
Oh, no.
I'm going to get my 8 hours of sleep.
Oh, my God.
You ain't waking me up no more.
Claw me in the middle of the night. Try and get you some. Fucked up.
So yeah, notes. You have any notes?
Oh, damn it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think you got better in the last one, but not everything has to be so like obvious, matter of fact. Like think about trying to get your point across without feeling like you need to tell the audience everything. So instead of saying like, oh, you might think blah, this and that, like, and not saying you can't do that too, but what other ways can you convey the same point without having to like over explain it? Like, don't look at my eye, as opposed to saying, don't look at my eye. Maybe being like, oh yeah, what? Oh, is there something on my face? Oh, I don't know. My head probably is. Well, you're looking at my beautiful hair. Like you're trying to like, you're trying, because we all know what the ask for is.
Yeah.
So if you're not as obvious and trying to convey the same message and kind of maybe, so I think exploring that is like something I would aspire.
So maybe I could
do.
have just been like, "Do you have any paper towels?"
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I could see I'm leaking. Oh.
yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been so hard.
Because the funny part is like, as an audience member too,
Yeah.
is that they already know what it is.
Yeah.
So they have the information they need. So you're creating the story for them. So the more obvious it is, the more it can maybe take them out of it.
Oh, interesting.
So you want to kind of create
then
the picture.
you're kind of encroaching upon like breaking the fourth wall. And you don't want to do that.
Right, because if you do that, it's not. It loses so much luster. Like, because we're already all existing in this space that's just made up, and we're already kind of like, there might be a little wink wink to something else. So if the more you do that, the more it takes the audience out.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that was.
But I think you had good instincts along the way, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I made you laugh.
Yeah.
Which again, not the goal. Shouldn't be the goal.
But don't hurt
Ain't
neither.
it a nice byproduct?
Have a nice little cushion.
All right. Well,
I think we did
I
it.
think we did it. We did it.
Thank you so much for having me. Oh, wow. Oh my God, in the mic. You want people to keep listening to this, or you just want them to leave?
We're just having fun.
Just have a little fun.
Thank you, babe. Thank you so much for joining. It's always a pleasure having you here.
Pleasure to be here.
You're my favorite. You're my favorite guest.
Aw.
My favorite guest.
Aw.
Just kidding, Ross.
I know. You love Ross more.
Actually, we got a big, just a little.
Ooh.
Not really an announcement, just to let people know. We got
guests coming.
We got guests coming. Yeah, we got some more people.
You got
lined
guests
up.
coming.
I got guests coming. It's gonna be fun.
Yep.
And I'm tapping this fucking Louisville scene for all she's worth.
Glug glug glug.
We gonna get it.
Get it.
All right, see you guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.